Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Best Possible Squads. Today's episode I'm going to be covering England. Now this has got to be by far the best squad I've done so far. I've done squads in the past like Nigeria, I've done Northern Ireland, I've done Wales, I've done a few others. I'm going to get them in the comment section below, so after you finish watching this you can go and check out them if you want to. Now before we get this team underway, I'm going to make sure that I cover the date. Now the date today is Tuesday the 24th of November 2015 as recording this. This is a day before the next team of the week comes out, so if any of the team of the weeks come out and when you're watching this and you're wondering why, you know now that on the day of recording it, I recorded this on the 24th of Tuesday, November 2015. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Now, as I just mentioned then, this has to be the best possible squad I have ever built. And I mean this, and we're going to see this through the fallen soldiers. Now, we're going to flash them up as we always do, and we're going to talk through them. This has to be the best fallen soldiers that I've ever covered. We've got people like Teddy Sheringham, Rooney, Terry, Sturridge, Cahill, Kane and Joe Hart all on the bench that haven't made it into the first team. Now that just shows the quality of players that we have for this team in its starting 11. Now before we get this underway, I'm going to be running a 4-2-2-2 formation for this team, and this is the best possible England, as you would have known by now. This team overall, when it's finished, a few stats, has 100 chemistry. The overall rating is an 86 rated team, which is a 5-star team, including the bench. Overall gives you an overall rating for this team of 186, so if you were to build this is the rating of the team, 186. It's got an 89 rated attack, an 85 rated midfield and an 86 rated defence. So those are your stats for this team, and let's get this team underway. Okay, so starting off this team, in net we have Big Dave himself, David Seaman. David Seaman back in his day was the #1 keeper I think for Arsenal and for England. And he was just an absolutely amazing keeper. To be honest, actually looking at him, he does have a bit of a look of my dad back in the day. My dad used to have hair like that, the porno tash, the whole thing, the whole shabazz. My dad actually still has a bit of a look of David Seaman to this day. But like I said, he was the #1 keeper I believe for Arsenal, keeping Lehmann actually out of the first team and on the bench for a long time, and he's just an amazing keeper back in the day. And as you can see, he's got his legend card, and 88 rated legend card for David Seaman. Beautiful, beautiful card. Moving on now, we're going to go to the left back, Leighton Baines. Now this is a bit of a surprise for me. The Premier League Everton left back is actually still the #1 goalkeeper, #1 left back for England in rating wise for England, and it's just, he's 30 years old, so as you can tell with FIFA he's going to start dropping off in a few years to come, but good on him for keeping his place. Moving on to the two centre-backs, we've got in the left centre-back, Sol Campbell, and then in the right centre-back, Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore is just out of this world. Back in his day, honestly, it was absolutely crazy stuff. Players could get away with a lot more back in the 1960s and stuff when he used to play. And attackers could rag a few players about and, you know, push a defender down and get away with a lot more without getting a card compared to nowadays, and he was still one of the best defenders. He held himself well. If you've never seen any clips of him, I'll see if I can get them in the comment section below as well for you to check out. But honestly, he was an absolutely amazing guy, and I believe is the only legend from the 1996, was it 1966? World Cup winning team for England so far in FIFA. They may get some in a few years, but he's the only one so far. Then of course we've got Sol Campbell, the 86 rated legend card. He's a centre back as well. He's got good pace on his card, overall decent looking stats, and he is the, if you don't know him, you might know him a bit from the never ending slide tackle, which is the slide tackle that just went on and on and on, if you've ever seen that clip. Then finally, to finish up the defence, we've got the 86 rated Gary Neville right back. Funny story, I actually went to a match where, you may know the team that Gary Neville's bought, Salford City FC. And I left the game early before the game had ended, and Gary Neville actually had a go at me and a few of our friends that we were with as we were leaving because we wanted to get away without getting stuck in traffic. So, funny story about Gary Neville, he shouted at me once, so yeah, that's the thing. Now we're into the midfield side of things. Now you'll see a few of these players have had a few position changes. First up, we're going to go to the left centre attacking mid, and that is Owen. Now Owen has actually come down from a striker into a centre attacking mid. And this just for the reason that I just wanted to get these legends in. Now this is 2 position changes because you'd have to make him from a striker to a centre forward, and then from a centre forward to a centre attacking mid. So it's understandable if you don't want to do these moves, but I wanted to do it because I think it's quite fair. You know, if I was to convert into a midfield or a CDM, maybe that would be a bit too far, but keeping him as a centre attacking mid, I think it's not too bad. If you disagree, let me know and I won't do it in future episodes. But first of all, we've got Michael Owen. Now, Michael Owen looks like a very decent card, and kind of using him as a left mid in further inwards into the pitch as a centre attacking mid. He's got good pace, good dribbling, and a very, very decent shot on him as well. 88 rated legend card, a very nice card. Now we're going to move on to the guy next to him, and this is Steven Gerrard. A legend amongst himself, and a lot of Liverpool fans love him to pieces. But now he's playing his trade in the MLS, playing for LA Galaxy. He, I believe, does actually come out as a midfielder. I'm not sure on that one. I might have to check out on that. I think he does actually come out as a centre mid. So I don't know if that's a conversion or if he actually does come out as a CDM. But, you know, still decent card overall. The only thing missing from his card is pace. But as everybody knows, pace isn't a factor in this new FIFA as much as it has been in past ones. So could be a decent card. You're just going to have to find out for yourself if you use this team. The guy next to him, some people may disagree. He comes out as a centre attacking mid, sorry. And I've converted him down to a CDM, and that's Sterling. Now, he's not the best, but my plan was with this team, if you are to use it, use Steven Gerrard as a kind of guy to put in front of the 2 centre backs, and have Sterling making those deep runs and running forward. Because he looks like an amazing card, the Inform Sterling. An 83 rated. CDM, yeah, maybe doesn't fit it as well. But he's got 94 pace, and doing those runs through the centre with those 2 very fast guys on the outer side that was my idea with this team, and I hope you like it. If not, I'm sorry. But like I said, moving on now to Robbie Fowler. Now, Robbie Fowler, as you can see, is a decent card, but not the best. I've converted him down to a centre attacking mid from a striker as well. He's got decent pace, decent dribbling, and decent shot. But to be honest, his card does not look like an 86 rated card. To me, he should be much lower. He should be about an 84 for those stats on his card. But I think the lowest they go with Legends is an 86. So I don't know if that's true, but his card really doesn't actually look as good as it could be. But like I said, this position could be used up for other players. The other 2 players that you could put in this position would either be Wayne Rooney, which a lot of people may like because I've heard he is good on the game, or the other one is Teddy Sheringham. So it's up to you put there, but I just put Robbie Fowler because he had good dribbling and good passing and good shot, whereas the other players aren't in the 80s range as he is. And finally, to finish off this absolutely amazing team, and it has to be the best team I've ever built on these episodes, it's got to be the 2 Match of the Day men themselves. It's Gary Lineker and Alan Shearer. Now, these guys, back in their day, were incredible. It is surprising, still to this day, I believe they were playing at around about the same time. Maybe Gary Lineker was playing a bit before Alan Shearer, I'm not too sure. But it's amazing that England didn't go further with these players. They're absolutely incredible players. And to back that up, 2 incredible cards, an 89 rated and another 89 rated, 2 strikers. I can't say much more. The only things I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up Gary Lineker's stats at the side for club and for country. That's going to be games played on the left, and then on the right the goals scored. And look at those incredible stats. And the same for Alan Shearer. I'm going to flash them up just afterwards. Games played and then goals scored for club and country. These guys were both prolific. They were absolutely amazing strikers back in the day, and now make 2 decent and supposedly kind of fair pundits of the game. The cards in FIFA though, there's good pace with Lineker, and then slower pace with Alan Shearer, but much better shot with 90 shot, and then a decent shot on Gary Lineker. But like I said, they work well together by looking at the stats. You know, one's fast, one's a bit slower, one's got a better shot, the other's a bit more faster and quicker and nimble, whereas the other one's a bit more physical and a bit more of a long range shot taker. But honestly, I would love to build this team if I had the money, but obviously it's very hard to have this money in FIFA. But like I said, if you have enjoyed this video, guys, show your support, and thank you so much, and it's been a joy presenting this, and see you in a bit, guys.